So, you've got the students there, you might do some of this journaling stuff, but how would you incorporate, say, specimens or animals or a plant?
So one of the ways that we incorporate those things are using a lot of different biofacts. And I think this is something special to the zoo, but we have access to all of these great objects. And so when I say biofacts, I just mean a biological artifact. And so we have access to skulls and furs and different sorts of bone sets and different specimens of butterflies and lots of different types of scat, for example. And so
Yeah.
really engaging kids and looking at those objects. And I think another key to that, which goes along with everything else I've been speaking about, is not not just sort of regurgitating everything that you know about that piece, but really letting them explore it first and
Yeah.
ask questions about it and touch it and, smell it even, all those things like we were saying, and then kind of engage in sharing the knowledge that you have, but also just asking them to dig deeper and to investigate for themselves. So I think it's that combination of looking and questioning and then offering the knowledge and then repeating that kind of cycle over and over. I think that's one of the most effective ways to use those biofacts. So we use those a lot. And then with
Right.
plants, we're really fortunate because we have what's called NMAX Conservatory. And so in this conservatory at the zoo, it's sort of like an indoor jungle. So we have plants in there from all over the world. And so we can take students in there and we can investigate plants from India and South America and talk about the chocolate tree. And this is a coffee plant. This is where we get our tea from. Here's a tea plant, And so helping make those connections, those more international connections, and helping them see kind of and think also about where their food comes from and how special these
Great.
plants are. So I mean, I know not everyone has access to that sort of amazing landscape for learning, but when we do take kids into that space with their journals, we're getting them to sketch the trees and plants first, and then sharing our knowledge about them. So I think those things in combination work really well.